Hello YouTube. Long time no see. Things have been a little bit busy over here. I've been taking care of the baby. I've also been working on getting back into school. So those things have been keeping me busy. Haven't had that much time to enjoy the pipes, but things are turning for the better now since the dust is settling and I have gotten back into school. I'm smoking my OMS pipe, Fieldmaster series, the poker with the brass ring, of course. And in it I have some Dabby Duff Royalty, one of my faves. One of my favorites from the English end of the spectrum. Really nice tobacco. I'm actually drinking some green tea this time. Yes, I have now moved into a better place, I guess. My spot-wise, it's important to have a good spot to do this hobby. Have to have a little rain cover and wind cover just for the purposes of not being interrupted by the weather. But yeah, a lot has happened since the last time I made a video. I can't even remember now when that was. Probably a couple of months ago, or 1 month. It's all relative, but anyway. Last time we were getting ready to head over to Italy for a little vacation time with the family. That was my mother and then my son and my wife. So we went to Italy for about a week. We stayed in Tuscany, the Tuscany region, near a city, Cortona. So that was nice. It was a nice nice change to the normal day rhythms. Nice. This tobacco, this Davidoff, has some kind of a buttery taste to it, which is, I guess, I welcome it in this English blend. Yeah. So we went to Italy, and I was looking for some souvenirs, and luckily there was this supermarket complex right next to us. It was not that far, and they had a tobacconist there, which was an actual tobacconist shop, big shop. which, I mean, to me, here in Finland, non-existent. So yeah, I went browsing there. They had Dunhill's My Mixture was on there, on the shelf. And I guess there was some McBaron stuff as well, and some pipes. And I bought myself a corn cob pipe from there. Well, that was a nice souvenir for 10 euros. I believe that is around 11 bucks or something. Gone out. And I got some tobacco as well, but I got my tobacco from Florence, which we visited. There was this uncanny tobacco place right there. It was a small shop, a really small shop. Just enough room for about 5 customers maybe. And then the tobacconist there behind the counter. And it was very fitting that he took to his job very religiously, because the location of the shop was right next to the Sistine Chapel, I believe. I hope that's right. Well, somebody's gonna correct me if I'm wrong here, that the Sistine Chapel isn't even in Florence or something like this, but yeah, I visited this shop and in full awareness that it was there, and I was actually looking for the shop, and it was really a really nice kind of experience, because he was like very attentive to the customers. It was like, oh, okay, I will get that for you. Just one moment. May I be excused? And to this kind of extent, so that was very uplifting, or not uplifting, but refreshing, I guess. Yeah, he spoke English. That was very good. He was a very nice man. I can't remember the shop's name now, because I would like to put a good word in for the shop, but I'll look it up and maybe put a link in the below section over there, or something, comments, I don't know, somewhere there. There will be a mention. I got 3 tins of tobacco from that shop. First of all, I found Dunhill's London Mixture there, which was really surprising to me, because I didn't know that they still make it, or maybe it is from the earlier stashes or something, that he was able to get it. But he had like an uncracked plastic packaging of these London Mixture tins from Dunhill, so I got one of those for the cellar that I'm building, slowly but steadily. One second. Love the taste from this, from the first lights. But yeah, I got those tins. I got London Mixture, and then I got Samuel Gawith's Full Virginia Flake, which he had only 1 tin, but I was like, okay, I haven't tried this yet, and I would like to cellar it, just because I saw Post-Human Piper's opening of a, what was it, 5-year-old tin, 10-year-old tin of that brand of tobacco, and it was blooming nicely. It had a very nice bloom to it, so I thought, okay, get this and cellar that, and then 1 tin of Squadron Leader from Samuel Gawith as well. It's light English, like the dude said at the store. He was a really nice man. I'll put a link there, yeah. More people should visit. Absolutely. So yeah, I got that, and then I guess that was it tobacco-wise. They had next to our place, the supermarket place, there was the one tobacconist that carried Dunhill's My Mixture in bulk. Well, not in bulk, but like more than a few tins. And I was trying to get to that shop as well at the end of the end leg of the journey, but I timed out. So they were selling it for 14 euros a tin, compared to well, it's a little cheaper, 50 euros a tin in Danish land, where I get my stuff anyway. But yeah, I don't know, the regulations for bringing in tobacco to Finland are 5 tins or 250 grams of pipe tobacco per person if the warning labels on the tin are in some other language than Finnish or Swedish. If it is in Swedish, that's okay, you can bring as much as you like. But if it's in another language, say Spanish, English, even English, or Italy in this case, you are restricted to 5 tins of tobacco. So I was in that miffed. I mean, I open a tin and it takes me more than 1 month to go through that, so I have to jar everything anyway. Then I have a couple of jars or a few jars of tobacco, so but yeah, that was that. At the end of the journey, I had gotten my souvenirs. We had stayed in a lovely place. There was sadness on the trip as well because I lost my grandmother. And then the next day I found out that I got into school, so it was a kind of a roller coaster of happenings, emotion-wise and just family-wise. Because yes, my grandmother was from my mother's side, and she got the news while we were visiting one tourist town, and it really put in a blue marker on the whole end leg of that day. But yeah, it was a very, very memorable trip that it was. That it surely was. But yeah, other than that, I have just now been starting school for the last 3 days, and it has been an exhilarating experience because it's kind of weird compared to the other school experience that I had in England, where I spent 2 years studying to become a Bachelor of Arts in engineering, audio engineering. And that was really high, intense studying. Now this has been like for 3 days we have been just getting to know everybody, like students-wise. And we've been just like playing around, doing social games and stuff like this. And I'm going to study IT, information technology, yes. And I haven't decided yet which way I will be focusing my attention. We are getting these kind of taster courses now that you can, like, okay, we have these kind of expertise courses, if you will, that you can take, which will determine what you will be doing once you go into job life, back into the job life. Yes. So we are starting tomorrow. We have our first introduction course, And yeah, it's been really nice. Everybody's been really nice, and it's been a blast so far. And I've been enjoying getting to know new people with new skills, and we've been sharing information. And I've found people that are interested in the same stuff that I am. So yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really, really nice. But yeah, on the legal side, because we just received a new but a new law that was put into order here in Finland, tobacco-wise, which will limit people from smoking in their own balconies. And smoking in cars, and smoking in general places. And they've also started to pull flavored cigarette products off the market. So by 2020 or 2018, I can't remember, they will pull all flavored tobaccos. Now, I don't know if this will actually include menthol cigarettes, which will be a big blow to the cigarette industry. But yes, this is in aims of making Finland a smoke-free country, period, I believe, because if you are a citizen of this country and you have been born in the 21st century, well, 2000s and onward, it is illegal for you to go into a supermarket or whatever shop to buy cigarettes. So you cannot get cigarettes in this country if you are a citizen and you haven't been born in the from year 2000 onwards. So it is illegal. And I don't know, it's all in a good cause, of course. The ends justify the means, which is what people who want to control other people usually tote around. Luckily, I've been born in the 80s, so that does not include me. But I have not yet gotten the urge to start hoarding tobacco. Like on state's side, I understand about the Deeming Tobacco Act that will mobilize some people to actually fulfill their cellar while they can with tobacco, pipe tobacco. But yeah, that's a completely other kind of rant. I guess this is as good as it will get for this video. I will stop now before I bore you anymore. I hope this has been a nice video. And if you've watched it, then kudos. Of course, you are interested if you keep watching. But yeah, maybe in the future, in the next video that I will do, will be a bit more about pipe tobacco and what I'm smoking and how I am getting along as a pipe smoker. I would like to do that kind of video for you for the next time. Yeah, but in the meantime, I will let you guys go and do enjoy your pipe smoking and have a lovely beginning of the week. Tomorrow is Monday for us here, and if you have a Sunday coming up, enjoy your Sunday. I know I have.
Okay. See you next time around. Bye-bye.